Hey, hey, hey! I hope you're having a marvelous Monday. It's your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah, and you guys stop and drop what you're doing because today's hot leads are hot. Like, I love it when the leads are hot and when we can jump into the work week with hot leads and when we've got part time and full time and all sorts of like beginner friendly roles all in one. And that's what I have for y'all today. So, I have a lot of leads to share. I'm not going to waste any more time. Hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell. I've had my coffee if you can't tell, and let's go ahead and jump in. Okay, you guys. So, jumping on in here, all right. I want to start off with a part-time role. Now, I have shared this company many times in the past, and this company is called Working Solutions. And if you are not familiar with them, this company is like a business process outsourcing company, which means they get a lot of Fortune 500 clients and they do the tech support, the customer service, the sales, the, chat roles for them. Like they do the hiring and they operate that stuff for them. So that's why with this company, you can get a lot of variety with the different types of roles you can do. Now, they have a current opportunity that I'm just going to go ahead and jump on into. When you want to go to their careers page and find their opportunities, you can just hit that find work from home button right there at the top right, and you'll see what they have available. I'm going to get into this one right now. So jumping on in, this is for their customer service representative Intuit TurboTax role. Now, this is a beginner-friendly seasonal role, and they are currently onboarding agents ASAP, okay? I just had a chat with Working Solutions HR, and they told me that they are looking for people to get started ASAP. You can work both part-time and full-time hours, and this role is completely beginner-friendly. You don't have to have a tax background. You don't even have to have work history. As long as you can make the onboarding sessions, which they have multiple times, and I have confirmed that they have times in the evening as well. So for my folks who are already full-time and you're looking for something part-time, here you go. All you need is a Windows 11 computer system. You need to have a headset, and you can even use the built-in webcam on your laptop or your, desktop monitor, or you can have an external webcam. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to be doing TurboTax customer service. So sometimes when you're talking to a customer, you're going to be like really itty bitty on the screen where they can't even really see what you got going on other than this is a live person answering my questions. And so they are looking for folks now throughout tax day. And like I said, this is a temp role that they are looking for people right now. So if you're looking for a part-time role or you haven't found your full-time role just yet, go ahead and get this process started. It is 7 days a week, and they even have hours into the evening, and you can schedule yourself for whenever it works best for you. So if you're like, well, Delilah, I only have from like 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. at night. Can I do that? Yes, you can. So this is a great opportunity, y'all. You don't even need to use a resume to move forward. You're just going to make sure that you take the assessment after you fill out this profile page. And one last thing, please let them know that Delilah sent you, okay? If they know that I told y'all what they told me, that's going to be a very good thing for you. So, that's what I can say. Go ahead and put your best foot forward, and you don't need a resume. So we're going to move on to the next company. So moving along, the next company that I want to spotlight is called SnapDocs, and this is a new to this channel company. If you go over to their Glassdoor, you can see that they have a great rating and they have a lot of reviews and information for you to peruse, and 100% approve of the CEO, which is rare to see. So that's awesome. Now to navigate to their careers, you'll just go down to the bottom and you'll select careers. And then from here, you can click this button, and I'm going to get into a lead right now. So jumping on in, this is for SnapDoc's operations specialist position, and you'd be part of the Notary Connect department. And so what they let us know is as our operations specialist on our Notary Connect team, you'll play a key role in delivering a smooth, reliable signing experience for customers and notaries. You'll manage signing orders from intake through completion, ensuring the right notary is assigned quickly, details are accurate, and any issues are resolved before they impact the transaction. This role requires strong industry knowledge, mortgage, title, real estate, or notary, and the ability to balance speed, accuracy, and customer service within structured operational processes. If you're detail oriented, proactive, and thrive in a fast paced environment, this is a high impact position where your work directly affects customer satisfaction and transaction success. So, to qualify for this role, you would need to have a high school diploma, 1 to 2 years of related customer service experience. You gotta have strong verbal communication skills, ability to quickly learn new computer systems, and they do want you to have a background in mortgage, title, or the notary industry. So I know this one isn't gonna be for everyone, but remember y'all, I'm answering y'all's request. Drop a comment if you wanna see something in particular. And for the folks who this is for, because I have met folks who are notaries and I know they watch this channel, here you go, okay? So if you like this, I would put my best foot forward and I would absolutely use the remote resume builder software. This is an ATS optimized software that allows you to quickly create resumes and cover letters that get looks. You can use our templates library. They're already pre-filled out. You go into the 5-step wizard and make it your own. So you're not starting from a blank screen. You're starting from a finished product like this, and boom, you're ready to download and get your application in. And we will call on our favorite template. Y'all love coordinating something around here. This would be great for this role. I would use that administrative coordinator resume template. I would pair it with the administrative coordinator cover letter template. Let them know, hey, I have a background in, the mortgage or the finance or the notary industry, and be on your merry way to remote work land. So now let's move on to the next hot lead. So moving along, the next company that I want to spotlight is called the YMCA, or just the Y. I have a family membership at the Y and we love it. It's got everything. If y'all don't have a Y near you, or if you do have a Y near you and you're not familiar with what they have at the Y, it is like everything you can think of. And some Ys have even more stuff than others. So I love going there and playing racquetball. My husband loves playing basketball. And my son, he does the sports there, and they've got a pool and you name it, okay? I love the Y. So I'm glad to see that they're hiring, and they have a great rating, and you can check them out on their Glassdoor. Now, to navigate to their careers, you can just go to the top and select careers, and then from here you'll be able to see what they have at their positions. We're going to click that button, and I'm going to get into a lead right now. So jumping on in, this is for their remote position for their Yes Customer Experience Specialist role. And they let us know that this role is responsible for processing a wide range of membership, childcare, and program related transactions across multiple YMCA operating systems, ensuring data accuracy, proper documentation, and adherence to association and Yes Customer Experience policies. So you're going to be doing a lot of documentation, okay? There's a little bit of billing involved for all my folks looking for billing. There's a little bit of customer support. There's a lot of customer support, a little bit of tech, a little bit of data entry, all those things. Now, what they're looking for is someone who has a bachelor's degree or equivalent in a relevant field, such as business or related disciplines, and you can be completely beginner friendly because they tell us 0 to 2 years. So again, I know this isn't gonna be for everybody. Not everybody has their bachelor's, but a lot of us over on this channel do. And especially if you were on my careers and degrees channel, which y'all, we're gonna have to chat about that channel, okay? But if you are someone who has your bachelor's, this is a great role, because especially, where's it at? I might have passed it. Oh, okay, we see these details at the top. These details are detailing, okay? You see those details? Yeah. So I would definitely put my best foot forward, and I would again call on that administrative template. But remember, we never submit the same resume twice. When you're doing this role, it's a little bit more than like your general customer service. They're looking for someone who can kind of wear a lot of hats and get stuff done. So they want to hear this versus the customer service, spiel. That's why I would recommend using that administrative coordinator template. And now let's move on to the next hot lead. So moving along, the next company that I want to spotlight is called Inspira Financial. I believe I have shared this company before a time or two, and they are in the financial industry. Another great rated company, and they're in, investments and asset management, which is, nice. So to navigate to their careers, we can just go to the top here and select about, and then from here, we'll be able to click join our team. And then we want to click this yellow button where we see their position. From here, we're able to get into a lead, and I'm going to get into one right now. So jumping on in, this is for their health and benefits call center agent position. You're going to be a support specialist. This is remote in the following location. So make sure you are in one of these locations. And what you're going to be doing is you are going to be responsible for partnering closely with account holders, calling their contact center to provide valuable support, education, and direction on products like flexible spending accounts, healthcare savings accounts, Cobra, and others. Now, I know from y'all's requests, a lot of folks have been asking about like HR positions, HR related positions. Having a really solid understanding of like benefits and all of that could definitely boost your resume. So you might be interested in this. And I'm also thinking about, related fields that y'all tell me about you want to do. So if you're like, oh, I'm interested in HR, I'm also thinking, well, if you like HR, you might like, benefits and that kind of stuff. So I got y'all, okay? I'm thinking about y'all. Go ahead and hit that like button. Thank you. And so they let us know they're going to hook us up with the necessary equipment to do the job. We love it. Now, what do you need to qualify? Well, they let us know you need to have 2 years of experience in customer service, 2+ years of call center experience, and you do not need a degree. And on top of that, they tell us when they're getting the show going, okay? March 23rd, they're not playing, and they tell us the times and everything and the schedule. So if you're like, Delilah, I love this. This is something I've been looking for. These details work for me. I know I got to get my foot in the door somehow, and I'm in one of these states. I would put my best foot forward with the remote resume builder software. And we do have an HR template, but if you're like, well, I don't have a background in that, you could use, either the customer service 1 or 2 template. You can call on our favorite administrative coordinator template, and you could use those to put your best foot forward for this role. And now I'm going to get into one final hot lead. So last but certainly not least is a company called Dex Imaging, and they offer document technology. And if you go over to their Glassdoor, they don't have the greatest rating, okay? But I wanted to put this out here because I told y'all, I'm just gonna share these leads. A lot of folks, they're not worried about all that other stuff. They just need them a job. So I've heard y'all. If it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, it's okay. There's a variety, and I'm always gonna be back with some more hot leads, God willing. So this lead is from Dex Imaging, and if we want to navigate to their careers, we can just go to the top where it says Dex Careers, and then from here we can see what they have available. I'm going to get into a lead right now. So jumping on in, this is for their part-time remote customer service position. Now they're hiring in a handful of states. I remember someone saying, I'm always left out the number. And I see, a lot of states here that some of these folks who said they're out the number, well, you're in the number, okay? Now they're looking for someone to work up to 29 hours per week, and we see the details, okay? And you have to be okay with talking on a phone. This is a phone-based customer service role. And they let us know you have to have a high school diploma, reliable internet, experience in a call center environment is a plus. You need to know Microsoft Office and, have great customer service skills. So I loved this opportunity because it's very straightforward, very beginner friendly, and, they've got us covered down here in the Southeast. Now, Georgia ain't in the number, but I see Mississippi and Alabama and South Carolina. And, those 3 places, I specifically remember seeing comments from folks in those locations. So this is a bonus lead if you're in one of these locations and this this works for you, you're looking for something part-time, I would definitely put my best foot forward using the remote resume builder software. And you guys know with these ATS optimized templates, it's boom, boom, boom. You're ready to download. Everything is saved in the software and it makes customization quick. So I would use the customer service template, one or two, pair it with the customer service cover letter template, and I've got a full application. So try it out, y'all. As soon as you sign up, I'm going to send you your login via email. You're going to have your own private dashboard that looks just like this. All the templates are already pre-uploaded. It is easy peasy to use, and you'll be glad that you have this as a resource. Link is in the description box below. Next up on the resources list is Extra Leads Club. If you want me to do the job hunting for you, then join Extra Leads Club because that's exactly what this is. It's only $10 a month. We upload 40 hot leads every single weekday. Over the course of a week, we find hundreds of verified, legitimate hot leads, and you can, focus on putting your best foot forward. It's only $10 a month. Link is in the description box below. And last but certainly not least is my Amazon storefront. If you need the whole hookup, Amazon's got the whole hookup for the low. I'm always talking about their computers. I have their computers, like I've purchased multiple. They've always done just what I need them to do. And you see, you can't beat these prices. So check out my Amazon storefront, join Extra Leads Club today, and get your application using the remote resume builder software. And y'all don't forget, Working Solutions, that lead that I showed y'all, they are currently looking for part-time and full-time agents. And you can do this without previous tax or work experience. It's very flexible, and a lot of folks on this channel have already started with this particular contract. And that could be you too. So thank you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.